So dear students of class 6, this video is completely based on the topic method of separation. So already we discussed about in previous classes or previous videos, all materials in our surrounding can be classified in two broad categories. These are pure materials and impure materials. So elements and compounds both are pure, and mixtures are basically impure, because in mixture the component particle or constituent particles are not in fixed ratio or not in constant ratio, and their mixing is completely a physical mixing. Physical mixing, it means there is no chemical reaction between their constituent particles. So if we add A or B, two different complexes together, then there is no chemical reaction between A and B. Then जो भी तैयार होगा, जो new products, तो उनको आप बोलते हैं mixture. And this mixtures method of separation is completely based on the nature of that constituent particles which are present in mixture. So आप जो भी method आप use करोगे उस mixture के component या constituent particles को अलग करने के लिए, तो ये completely based होगा कि आप कौन सा particle का क्या nature है. जैसा कि हम लोग यहाँ पे फर्स्ट जो सेपरेशन मेथड की मैं बात करने जा रहा हूँ, दैट्स वन सेपरेशन ऑफ सॉलिड फ्रॉम सॉलिड. इट मीन्स योर होल मिक्सचर इज in solid state and their both components are solid, like a mixture of sand and small particles of soil. So like a mixture of grain and husk. So all of these are mixture of two constituent or three constituent, but all these constituents are in solid state. So सारे के सारे जो constituents हैं या components हैं उस mixture के, तो वो solid state में हैं. So depending upon their nature, we will use a different method of separation for separating such mixtures or separating constituent particles of that particular mixture. So the first one, solid from solid, it means both components are solid. So we separate their constituent on the basis of their particle size or on the basis of their color of the components. So we can easily pick out by hand picking method. So like a mixture of rice and stone, so stones can easily pick out from the mixture of rice and stone, because the size, shape and size of stone and color of stone is differ from the rice one. So the first method, separation of solid from solid, is completely based on particle size, also on color of the component particles, and also other physical natures which can be easily identified by naked eyes. तो वैसे characteristics जो कि naked eyes से आप उनको observe कर सकते हो और आप उनको pick up करके अलग कर सकते हैं. So आपको अगर कभी भी separation of a solid from solid, अगर आपको एक solid से अगर solid को pick up करना है, so either we will use hand picking method, or we will use sieving method also, or we will use any other method. बट उन सारे मेथड्स में हमको ये ध्यान में रखना है कि हम जो भी मेथड अप्लाई करेंगे तो वो कम्प्लीटली उन पार्टिकल्स को आइडेंटिफाई हम करके उनको सेपरेट कर सकते हैं. तो वैसे ही मिक्सचर में ये मेथड आप अप्लाई करेंगे, क्योंकि एक वन पर्टिकुलर मेथड कैन नॉट बी यूज्ड ऑन ऑल ओवर द मिक्सचर सॉल्यूशन. सो आप कोई एक पर्टिकुलर मेथड को सारे मिक्सचर के ऊपर हम अप्लाई नहीं कर सकते. सो डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द नेचर ऑफ कंस्टिट्यूएंट पार्टिकल वी विल यूज अ डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ मेथड ऑफ सेपरेशंस. For example, in case of grain and husk, we will use winnowing method, because one particle is heavier and another particle is lighter. Like grain is heavier and husk is lighter. So if we use winnowing process, then blow of air is just remove all husk particles from grain, and grains are heavier in weight, so just settled on the earth. So the first one, separation of solid from solid, is completely based upon the physical nature. Otherwise all method of separation are depend upon the physical nature of constituent, but basically solid from solid is completely based on size, completely based on color, completely based on their lighter or heavier weight or mass. So आप mass related वो हो सकता है, यानी particles differ करेंगे. आप अगर दो component आपने लिया हुआ है A and B and their particles differ either differ by color or differ by size or differ by mass, then we will use a simple method like hand picking method, like sieving method or winnowing method. And all these methods are used for separation of a solid from solid. Now the second one is separation of insoluble solid. Insoluble solid, it means those solid which are not soluble in that particular liquid. So the second one is separating one insoluble solid from liquid. So your solvent or medium is here in liquid phase and the dissolved material is in solid phase, but that solid do not mix completely or mixed well. So this one is insoluble solid in particular solvent. So for separating such insoluble solid, we will use either filtration method or we can also use evaporation method. So in filtration method, basically we will use one filter paper. So filter paper is circular in shape and it is made of paper. So आप just fold from their half. So we get like one such type of paper folding. आप ऐसा मिलेगा. Then again fold from their half. So we get one quadrant like value. Quadrant means 1/4 of a circle. 1/4 of a circle is quadrant. So आप अगर इसको कुछ ऐसा fold करेंगे तो कुछ इस टाइप से मिलेगा आपको. Then we use one funnel, conical funnel here and set up this filter paper on this conical funnel. तो आप यहाँ पे इस conical funnel में आप इस filter paper को set करेंगे and just take a mixture of mud and water. It means just we collect muddy water from any sources and pour this muddy water in this funnel. Then what happen? After some time, from filter paper, we know that the size or size of pores or holes of a filter paper is very small. So all these mud particles or soil particles are separated here and water is escape out from this funnel. So by filtration method, we can separate one insoluble solid from a liquid. This method is also used in case of mixture of water and sand, water and soil, और in case of tea also, जो घर में हम लोग चाय वगैरह यूज़ करते हैं तो चाय tea is basically one mixture of one insoluble solid tea leaves in liquid. So we use filtration method. Also we use filtration method for separating such tea leaves from tea. So आप इस तरह के जितने भी मिक्सचर्स होंगे जहाँ पर कि कुछ एक insoluble solids होंगे और वो लिक्विड में अगर अवेलेबल हैं तो उनको सेपरेट करने के लिए बेसिक हम फिल्ट्रेशन मेथड यूज करेंगे. द सेकंड मेथड वी कैन यूज हियर फॉर सेपरेटिंग वन इनसॉल्युबल सॉलिड फ्रॉम liquid, that is sedimentation and decantation. So in sedimentation, basically if we take a mixture of water and chalk powder, so just we take at first mixture of water and chalk powder and just left it alone for a long time like 1 hour, 2 hour. So after some time आप देखेंगे, so there are solid particles which are completely dissolved in this solution and these solid particles are larger in size, like in case of muddy water or in case of water and sand where insoluble solids are present in liquid. So these insoluble particles just settle down in the bottom of the beaker after some time due to force of gravity. Actually this method is also known as gravitational separation method, because in this method force of gravity is used for separating such insoluble materials from a liquid. So due to force of gravity, these particles just settle down in the bottom and after some time this mixture looks like this. So after some time आप देखेंगे कि all these particles just settle down in the bottom and their liquid is float over that particular solid. So this method is known as sedimentation. And decantation, how can we use? So just these settled soil or settled materials which are insoluble in liquid is just poured into another vessel or another pot. So if we pot these materials or these liquid materials in another pot, then these solid particles remains left in that particular beaker. And this method is known as decantation, and this method is known as sedimentation, and this one is filtration. And all these methods are used for separating insoluble solid from liquid. So these three methods are important here for separating one insoluble solid from liquid. These are filtration method, sedimentation method, and also decantation method. Now this sedimentation method can be fast or can be more fast if we add alum or fitkari in that particular solution. So fitkari or alum is one compound, it is a type of salt, it is double salt. Their chemical formula थोड़ा सा ये बच्चे लोगों के लिए याद रखना है इसको हमको, chemical formula, वैसे तो हम लोग कई compounds के chemical formula को जानते हैं, but alum का chemical formula थोड़ा सा बड़ा होता है, तो इसको हम लोगों को थोड़ा सा याद रखना है. K2SO4 Al2SO4 Hol 3 Al2SO4 Hol 3 into 24H2O. So this is the chemical formula of alum or fitkari. So if we add alum or fitkari in such type of mixture where one insoluble material is present in liquid, then the जो आपका rate of sedimentation becomes fast. It means कि fastly these particles settle down on the bottom due to loading process. And loading is what? कि if we add these materials or this compound, particularly alum, in this mixture, then these particles just attached with these molecules, these solute particles which are just dispersed over all the mixture at first. So these particles attached with alum, and due to a large chemical formula their mass is more. So these molecules just settle down on the bottom fastly, because these molecules like alum molecules or fitkari help the process of sedimentation, and this one is known as loading process. तो आप इसको loading process के नाम से जानते हो, जहाँ पर कि आप alum और fitkari को ऐड कर देते हैं आप किसी भी soil और water के mixture में और sand and water के mixture में, तो ये process को fast कर देता है जो ये sediment हो रहा है, क्योंकि इन particles के mass को वो कहीं ना कहीं increase करता है, क्योंकि इनके 1 molecules का mass ज़्यादा होता है. तो ये जैसे ही उन solute particles के साथ वो लगते हैं तो उनके mass को ज़्यादा कर देता है और ये सारे particles settle down हो जाते हैं bottom में. So for separating one insoluble solid from liquid, now we can use filtration, decantation, sedimentation, and also loading process. In loading, we use alum or fitkari for increasing the sedimentation process. Now for separating soluble solid from liquid, it means those solute which are completely soluble in liquid. So how can we separate such solid which are completely dissolved in liquid? So we will use here evaporation process. Evaporation is one simple process in which when a mixture is heated here, then their liquid particles or liquid medium converted into vapor and their solid particles just left in the bottom. So for example, if we take a mixture of sugar and water, so here sugar is completely soluble in water, or we can use salt and water. So salt is also completely soluble in water. So how can we separate such type of soluble solid in liquid? So we will use here evaporation process. So just if we heated that mixture, then all water molecules goes out in the form of vapor, and their solid, either salt or sugar, is left in the bottom of the beaker. So ये सारे के सारे इस bottom में यहाँ पे settle down होंगे, and this process is known as evaporation. So by evaporation or vaporization, we can separate one soluble solid from liquid. For example, mixture of sugar and water, and also mixture of salt and water. So in all these mixtures all these mixtures we will use evaporation process or vaporization. So here one little bit difference between evaporation and vaporization, because in evaporation liquid converted into vapor below boiling point, and in vaporization liquid converted into vapor at boiling point. So these are little bit differ from each other. Like in case of evaporation process, the temperature should be less than that of boiling point, and in case of vaporization the temperature is at boiling point. So both of these can be used for the separating one liquid solid, we can use separating soluble solid from liquid, either evaporation or vaporization here. So just my question is little bit differ, कि if we take a mixture of sugar plus salt plus water, then how can we separate all these constituents here? Because there are three constituents. So in previous example, just we use only either sugar or water, or we use salt or water. So if we just heated that mixture, then either salt or sugar left in bottom and the water comes out in the form of vapor. But if we add sugar with salt in water, then how can we separate these two components? How can we separate? So already I discussed about separation of mixture is completely based on the nature of their constituent particles. So we don't add water here at first. So we have only a mixture of sugar and salt. Then how can we separate these two? Sugar and salt, these two are mixed here completely. So at first mixed both of them in alcohol. Alcohol in general we can call it ethyl alcohol, also called ethanol, with chemical formula C2H5OH. So this one is one organic compound. This one is one organic compound or organic solvent here. So organic compounds are those which are obtained from living sources. So this one is organic compound. So it dissolves sugar, because sugar is also one organic compound. Whereas salt, जिसको कि आप सी वाटर से आप एक्सट्रैक्ट करते हो, and this one is chemical formula of normal salt is NaCl, which are used at your home, जो कि हम लोग घर में यूज करते हैं. अदरवाइज डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ सॉल्ट आर देयर, बट जो आप घर में यूज करते हो उसका केमिकल फॉर्मूला होता है NaCl. सो सॉल्ट इज वन आयोनिक कंपाउंड एंड सुगर इज वन कोवलेंट कंपाउंड or organic compound. So if we add sugar and salt both in alcohol, then only sugar dissolve in alcohol, whereas salt left in the bottom, because salt is one ionic compound which do not dissolve in one organic solvent. So this one is one ionic compound, this one only dissolve in water, not in alcohol. So if we dissolve the mixture of these two in alcohol, then salt left in bottom and sugar dissolve in alcohol. So we use decantation process and just remove the salt from that mixture by decantation and sedimentation process. So we get a mixture of alcohol and sugar again. Now use evaporation process. So all alcohols comes out in the form of vapor, and sugar which dissolve in alcohol is just left in the bottom of the system. So we can easily separate a mixture of sugar and salt. Now how can we use separating liquids, or if one mixture consists two or more than two different soluble liquids? So we can use with the help of distillation process. So in distillation process, basically mixture of two or more than two liquids are kept in a funnel like this and just fit one delivery tube in it and connect with one coolant which cool down the temperature of that particular delivery tube. And in coolant basically one इनपुट यहाँ पे आप लेंगे और इधर से आउटपुट आप ले लोगे इसका एक, और इसमें हम लोग आइस वाटर ऐड करेंगे और कोल्ड वाटर. सो कोल्ड वाटर को आप यहाँ से एंट्री कराते हो एंड ये पूरे डिलीवरी ट्यूब को ठंडा कर देता है, और अगर ये पानी गर्म हो जाए धीरे धीरे वाटर, तो फिर आप इधर से बाहर कर लेते हो उसको, और इस चीज़ को फिर आप एक अदर कॉनिकल फनल में आप यहाँ पे जमा कर रहे हैं. सो हियर two liquids are available like alcohol and water, or and if we heated this mixture of alcohol and water, so alcohol have boiling point 80 degrees Celsius and the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. So if we just slowly increase the temperature of this system, then at first alcohol converted into their vapor form, and this alcohol at first goes from this delivery tube and condense here due to cold water. So यहाँ पे आया इस डिलीवरी ट्यूब के चारों तरफ हमने एक आइस वाटर और कोल्ड वाटर भरा हुआ है. सो अल्कोहल वेपर जस्ट कंडेंस हियर एंड कन्वर्टेड इनटू देयर लाइक लिक्विड फॉर्म फर्स्ट. सो आप अगर स्लोली अगर इसको आप हीट करते चले जाते हो तो वैसे केस में पहले हम लोगों का जो अल्कोहल है वो हमारा यहाँ पे बाहर आ जाएगा और जो भी वाटर होंगे तो वो यहाँ पे रहेगा. अब यहाँ पे एक क्वेश्चन आता है कि सर इट मे बी ड्यूरिंग वेपोराइजेशन ऑफ अल्कोहल सम वाटर ऑल्सो evaporate here. So yes, water also evaporate. So for we use some glass beads here. So on these glass beads, these water molecules again condense and return because the temperature of this glass beads is approximately 80 डिग्री सेल्सियस. बिकॉज ऑलरेडी आई डिस्कस्ड कि जो टेम्परेचर है हमने उसको धीरे धीरे राइज करा हुआ है, तो इसका जो टेम्परेचर होगा वो 80 डिग्री के आसपास होगा. तो इन ग्लास बीड्स पे अल्कोहल्स कंडेंस नहीं होंगे बिकॉज देयर बॉइलिंग पॉइंट इज 80 डिग्री सेल्सियस. बट एट दिस टेम्परेचर वाटर इज जस्ट कंडेंस ऑन दिस ग्लास बीड्स एंड जस्ट रिटर्न इन दिस पॉट अगेन. सो आप यहाँ पर जो भी बाहर आएगा वो अल्कोहल बाहर आएगा. सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस मैथड डिस्टिलेशन we can separate either two miscible liquids, or we can also separate one miscible or one soluble solid in a liquid. Because in this pot if we take a mixture of water and sugar or water and salt, like कोई भी अगर एक soluble solid है अगर liquid का वो भी आपने लिया हुआ है और आप अगर इसको heat करेंगे, so that solid material is left in the pot here and the liquid converted into vapor, and now vapor again condensed and converted into again their liquid form. So this method is known as distillation process. So with the help of this method we can separate either one soluble solid from liquid, or we can separate one soluble liquid from liquid. Now how can we separate one immiscible liquid from a liquid? It means कि if we just mix two liquids here and these two liquids are not completely miscible like water and oil, so how can we separate? So for separating such components we will use here separating funnel method. So in separating funnel, basically one separating funnel like this in which one tap is fitted here and just fit it with the help of one stand. So आपने स्टैंड पे इसको फिट कर रखा है. So if we use a mixture of two liquids which are immiscible, then these liquids just form two different layers. The first layer is below and the another layer is on the top. So if two liquids are immiscible, then they must form two different layers after some time, like a mixture of water and oil. So if we mixed water and oil completely and left it for a longer time, then after longer time, it form a two different layers. One layer is of water and another layer is of oil. So which one is lighter is just float over, and which one is heavier is just settle in the bottom. So if we just open this tap, so all these liquids of the first layer is poured in this pot, and these liquids are just captured or hold in this separating funnel. So with the help of this separating funnel method, we can separate two immiscible liquids.